Another South Carolina Republican has entered the race for the U.S. Senate seat formerly held by longtime Senator Lindsey Graham. Former Governor Mark Sanford says he felt the need to launch a campaign due to economic issues, including severe inflation and national debt. In his campaign announcement posted to YouTube, he said his goal, if elected, is to get Washington's finances back in order so future generations can live the American dream. While he has announced his run at this time, he has not officially filed the paperwork.